My name's Michael Lavelle and I was the writer-director on Cluck.
I'm Rory Dungan, I was the producer on Cluck.
Cowboy, do you think we'll end up like the others?
Don't know about you, Ollie, but first chance I get, I'm out of here.
The film is about a group of boys living in the 50s in Ireland who are friends, and a new arrival comes onto the scene who has been raised in a chicken coop his whole life, and it's kind of about their escapades in an orphanage where they live.
I remember my dad telling me something when I was really small about a kid being kept in a chicken coop. I've looked it up since, and there was in the mid-50s a kid in Northern Ireland kept in a chicken coop, but we didn't base the narrative on anything like that. I went to boarding school, so a lot of the spirit of the story of the film, getting up to hijinks in the middle of the night, that just more comes from my school experiences. I wrote the film actually as a graduate piece when I was in the National Film School, thinking I might make it, and then I went, this is just way too ambitious, so I just kind of put it on the back shelf and forgot about it. And then I went to Rory with it and had to rethink about the script and reworked it, kind of applied some of the stuff that we would have learnt from working in the industry for the last good few years. We sent it into the film board and happily they took it on as a signatures. So yeah, so it's been fun.
Yeah, they gave us money, which disappeared in the blink of an eye. Yeah. We had countless auditions, like open auditions, going to schools.
Overall we saw about 450 kids, but I think Adam was the only one that when you looked into his eyes, you absolutely believed that this kid thought he was a chicken. And he was the only one who could do that.
Jesus.
We had Scott Graham audition for Cowboy. We knew about Scott and he came in and he just nailed it straight away. We just knew. And then the other kids were all from the open auditions as well.
We didn't rehearse anything. We just got together, kicked a football round, and then we got a load of popcorn, some fizzy drink, and we all sat down and watched The Goonies. You know, because Rory and I had talked about The Goonies and we talked about Stand By Me and those kind of films that, you know, when you're a kid, you watch them and you go, oh yeah, you know, they're a real group of mates and they really resonate with you. I think that's kind of what we were shooting for.
Yeah. It was a substantial crew for a short. It was pretty ambitious. We had tracking dolly moves in a lot of the shots and big amounts of lights, setups. It was pretty ambitious. The budget for the Signatures films is a really good budget for a short film, but it disappears so quickly because like we couldn't go on to a sixth day, even though we kind of needed to, because we just didn't have the money. And the 5 days that we shot were truncated days because the child working hours are very strict in this country. So we couldn't do a normal filming day. So it was
7.5 hours?
Yeah, 7.5 hours that we were allowed to film. And it was in the middle of summer and there was a lot of night stuff. That's all the things you shouldn't do. It was kids and animals and loads of period costumes and dozens of extras and lots of makeup. Yeah, it was mad when you think about it. Somehow it worked though. The turnaround was tough actually because we started editing in mid-July and we're just finishing it now, right now when we speak at the end of August. So we had a lot of people helping, and Screen Scene where we are now were superb. Nathan Nugent who cut the film and Gav Hinfey, who's the assistant editor, like they've been on the phone to us more than they probably should be. Like, I mean, they've been like, there's been phone calls at 10 o'clock and 11 o'clock at night over the last few weeks while we've been trying to get it together. And
super.
They've been unbelievable. Yeah. Like we really got lucky with the post-production. It could have been unmanageable. The long short.
Long short.
We're both really chuffed with it. I'm extremely proud. So is Michael.
I'm ashamed.
Yeah.